Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor back in Mordor besieged as Beriathan. Not Beriathan, not yet. Gotta get used to that. Anyway, we have met Veamakil, one of Isildur's sons, and we've been invited to meet the other sons, his brothers. And for this episode, well, on the last episode I was going with my Soldier of Dol Amroth pet, Loyal Swan Knight, but now I want to try this Shepherd Dog, and that way I can see which one of those two I like better for the rest of the journey in Mordor Besieged. So yeah, let us go and meet the Amakil's brothers.
The siege has lasted for years. It can wait for one meal.
Are you ready? Then let us find my brothers and sit for a time before we conduct the inspection. The siege has gone on for years and it can wait for the span of one meal, can it not? At any rate, I say we will fight better with full bellies. On that we agree.
This siege has lasted much longer than anyone expected. Or hoped.
My youngest brother Balandil was born in Rivendell, and he remained there with my father when we returned to Gondor and the war. I have not seen him since we departed, and he was a lad of just 4 years. Why, he must be nearly 11 now. A pox on this everlasting siege. He will be a man grown by the time I see him again. The rest of my brothers have each seen battle during the long years of the siege, and they have acquitted themselves most admirably. 2 of them have come with me to Dingarth and will be happy to meet you. The third will still be at the Black Gate, I expect. This way, friend. My true brother has taken the name Ornahir for purposes of secrecy. My foster brother's name is Tarandil. Hail, my brothers, my friend will be joining us tonight. My brother told you I am to be called Ornahir? Very good, very good. He cannot always be trusted with serious matters, for he is prone to jests and flights of fancy, but it is good to find he has not endangered our well-being, not on this day at least. This siege has dragged on for so many years, it becomes difficult to remember what life was like before we came to be encamped within Mordor. Every semblance of a normal life fades, replaced with the deeds we accomplished in the war. Hearken to these. While our brothers fought at Dagorlad, Veamakil and I marched to Imladithil alongside other soldiers of Gondor and fought to drive the orcs from that valley. And yet, if you ask me of my life before the war, I would find myself quite tongue-tied. Now there is only battle and waiting. To speak true, there is more waiting now than battle. I do not have the stomach for sieges. My life before the siege seems so distant now. Ornahir says he cannot remember life before the siege. I know it was years ago, but that still seems a foolish thing to say. I cannot agree with him. Were he my brother by blood, perhaps it would be different, but it is not so. He and the other sons of Isildur are my foster brothers, for the king took me to foster following our arrival on the shores of Middle-earth. But I did not come here to argue with them or with you. I came here to eat, and I suggest we commence that undertaking with no further delay. Surely we're not going to stand here all night. No, I don't think so. I think we all want to eat. You too, Josie, have a snack. Has there been any news from Meldran at the Black Gate? Not for some days, but he was always been lax with letter writing. He could have sent a messenger. That would take little effort. Hush, Tarandil, if you seek news, I have some for you. More men have gone missing from camp. That is nearly a dozen this month alone. Deserters? Why should their courage fail now and not earlier? I would not think cowardice could lie hidden for long in this land. Mayhaps not, but do you know what Ornahir thinks? Well, do not bandy this about, but I think these soldiers were not deserters. I think they might have been abducted. That's ridiculous. Do you think Sauron snuck into the camp and whisked them away? No need for that. He has servants aplenty to do his bidding. If they possess such stealth, they would simply murder us in our sleep. That is also true. My wine jug is empty. It needs filling if I am to listen to more of this foolishness. He is more cross than usual. It is nearly his birthday. Oh, I should have mentioned it to our new friend. It slipped my mind. Tarandil is our foster brother. Yeah, that's been established. He marks his birthday as the day our father Isildur chose to foster him. That's our thought. Remembering his old life and his old name are painful to him. His family died with Númenor. Father has told us some of the story. But you should not speak of it to him. Speak of what? And to whom? You lack of a woman, Tarandil. Always do you jest at my expense. We have offered to find you a brave woman to marry before the war is ended. And I tell you, I need none. Find them for yourselves first. Trinity Conduit Slayer of the Theuda has a number of daughters. Is the number 3? See how they make mock of me? I can't help it, but that's funny. They do not make merry at Meldaran's expense. It seems I am always to be the subject of their taunts. Were I their true brother? No, Tarandil, that is not it. You are our true brother, fostered or not. I, our true brother, as much as Meldaran or young Balandil. We do not speak so to Meldaran, for he is the eldest of us. I am older than you two. I was born in Númenor as neither of you were. And yet your birthday is after that. Truly a feat. Let it go, Veamakil. Why don't you tell our new friend what Meldaran told us about the Black Gate? Yes, that is a good idea. While Ornaher and I proved our worth in Imlat Ithil, our brothers fought at Dagorlat. Despite great losses, the combined force of elves and men pushed on to the Black Gate. From the southern flank, Meldaran beheld the great sealed doors and despaired. But lo, High King Gil-galad of the elves came forth, and he stood ahead of the armies. 2 elves stood beside him. 2 elves. One was Círdan, the other is named Elrond, I believe. Yes, Elrond and Círdan. They stood before the gate, speaking quietly with their king. Then Gil-galad strode forth, and he raised his arms. So fused with power, he blazed like the light of the stars. From one hand leapt a storm of wind, from the other roared a pillar of flame. Beneath this combined assault, the Black Gate was rent to splinters and dust. And so the Land of Shadows was unveiled at last. Veamichael exaggerates the story somewhat, but only somewhat. In his broad strokes, that is much as Meldaran conveyed it to the two of us. Likely it was some feat of elf magic that destroyed the gate, and has Tyrandil not affirmed that was the way of it? But who are these new arrivals? I beg your pardon, sirs. I beg you will take no offense, for I do not mean to disturb the noble ones, but the boys of my company were hoping to find out if they knew anything recent of the Gazap Boron. Men such as they are can sometimes hear things sooner than the rest of us, is all. Do they know what has happened to the men and dwarves that went to face the Gazap Boron? We are in the dark as you are, friend. Gazap Boron, the Storm of Wrath, a vast sterling horde sworn to Sauron. It may be vast, but it is far away. What of the dwarves and men that went to face it? Has there been no word? Not that I have heard, but fear not, they must return soon, triumphant. Thank you, my lords. I give you the advice I gave him. Do not despair. If the Runoth that make up the Gazap Boron were to be a threat to us, they would have arrived by now. The Longbeard and the Theoda will defeat the Storm of Wrath and return in victory. Their fighting prowess is well known, and their foes cannot match them. It is not the fate of King Durin to be slain by his sterling warriors, and I dare say Hunedic Hundred Slayer will need a new epithet once his victory against the Horde is complete. Fear not. Word must soon arrive of the Storm's defeat. It will be any day now. Perhaps it's in time for Tyrandil's birthday. It is probably time for us to begin the inspection. Let us see if Dingorth's defenses remain secure.
Dingarth is as prepared as it needs to be.
As much as I would enjoy reporting the defense is insufficient, if only to see Untamu squirm, I cannot. Dingarth is as prepared as it needs to be. I presume that is your doing? Of course it is. I have taken a liking to you, friend. What say you to returning to Adambel with us? You will find the company much more pleasant than here at Dingarth, and I know my brothers will not object. There is one thing, however. You should think of a birthday present to give to Tyrandil, and bring it with you when you come to Adambel. Ask him what he wants.
I don't want anything, really.
Actually, if you can get Veamichael to remain silent for even 5 minutes, I would consider that the worthiest of birthday presents.
He's always like this. Tyrandil never wants anything.
Well, I won't allow him to get away with it this time. He is my foster brother and he's going to have the finest of birthdays with the very best presents. What do you think, my dear friend? Give me your hand on this and we will see it done. Veamichael stands up straight and gives a shout, which causes nearby soldiers to look up in alarm. I've got it! We're going to give my foster brother the only thing he truly wants. We're going to give him an end to the war. Let us do what we can to bring an end to this endless siege of Mordor. That will make for the very best present, will it not? Like every good plan, this will take some doing. Go slay some orcs and some wargs and collect trophies from them. We can deliver them to Tyrandil at the encampment of Adambel and tell him they are just the first part of his birthday present. He will love it, friend. Trust me. Yeah, I will need to trust you on that one. Because we are just meeting Tyrandil now. Well, all of you, so yeah, I will need to take your word for it. Now, strange enough, we haven't gotten any clues. Any quests for the orc camp of Mok Shapat. You will remember we got a couple quests there last episode, and I was thinking maybe we can hold on to those while we get more quests in this area and then do them all together, but I'm starting to think that was not the case. Maybe we should go to Mok Shapat and do it. Is that what you want, game? Sometimes you are really hard to decipher. Well, we need to defeat orcs and wargs in Arandor anyway, so it figures Mok Shapa is as good a place as any. Now, for the most part, we need to stock with the road. Most lost lore pages, if not all of them, will be somewhere around the road. That's the entrance to Taladorui, isn't it? It would be great, for example, if we could meet Urudani before he became the Stone Maiden. But I don't remember exactly which year was it. I think Sauron had already vanished from Mordor, so maybe the chronology doesn't match, but how cool would that be if it did? Many of these guys can be pulled together. Maybe here. Attacking now. Alright, here we are in Mok Shapa. So yeah, let us do this. Useful artifact chest. Okay, there are plenty of chests in here. That sounds nice. Let me see what we can find inside this chest. Some parchments. Well, good to have, or we'll need them at some point. That reminds me, I've also taken some time to level up my farming crafting. It's not maxed out just yet, but it's getting really close. I just finished Ironfold Mastery. It's really not that long or that hard. I could have perfectly gotten Minas Ithil and Gundavad Mastery if I wanted to. But as you can guess, I didn't want to. More parchments here. Alright, the artifact chests. I saw them. Hager's Beriathan is another scholar too, I guess it runs in the family. Oh, I'm getting decimated here. That's a little bit better. I'm not too afraid of goblins. Should be okay here. My great Minasithal Scar. I don't think we can use that one. Right? Got these Mordor skirmishes, Captain Warriors. Wait, I need to survive. I think I can come back if I'm defeated. Well, physically come back I certainly can. I don't know if I will recover after something like this. Yeah, if this troll doesn't stun us, we should be okay. Still need to defeat wargs, it seems. Let us clear Mockshop at first. We are missing 4 barricades, okay. Have this campfire. Let me pass, please. I'm trying to pass, and you don't let me. Oh! Rare Mordor chest. Yeah. Champion of Mockshop. Of course he was gonna do that. Defeated the champion of Mockshop, but that's great. Rare Mordor treasure. You did rare treasure chests of Mordor besieged. 10 of them. Which is different from the treasure caches. Very different, but also very similar. Ah, we need to be level 121 to use that. That sucks. Hey, I was able to deploy the barricade. Alright, the other troll escaped. Smart guy. Alright, what still am I missing here? Barricades, orc supplies. Okay, well. We're here in the area. I'm really looking forward to becoming level 121. To get some of the gear we cannot open yet. But also get the new allies at long last. Level 121 cannot come soon enough. Orcish supplies. Okay, it seems I missed some. Yeah, it seems I missed it. Or not. No, well, I can make do without that supplies up high. Come on. So we have here another parchment. Ah. Alright. The barricades. We have them both. Alright, there we go. You destroyed many barricades and supplies at the orc encampment of Mok Shapad, which will weaken their ability to do battle with the soldiers of the Great Alliance. Gotta defeat this rider, gotta also fight some orcs. Same thing here. Right, this should be the one for the other quest in here. The champion of Mok Shapad has been silenced and his raiders will no longer menace Dingarth or Annabelle. And that is good to hear. Now we need to defeat 2 more wargs. Where can I find 2 more wargs? I don't see them. Maybe we can start making our way to Annabelle, if that's the case. Maybe we can even ride a little bit. So, since this is the second age, this is a different character and everything, I think it reckons having a different steed as well. Once again, I'm going with the default name, Silver Sky. And I much rather pretend that's what Isildur named the horse upon seeing it. Maybe he... Isildur? No. Beriathan. That's the name Beriathan would give his horse. No, but yeah, Isildur would not remember the name of Beriathan's horse, so he will once again give him another name, Silver Sky. I mean, that's a good name. It fits with the horse armor this guy is wearing, so I dig it too. Now we only need one more work. We're almost there to Annabelle, so this is the moment for a work to show up. A work. Right now. I thought there were works around here. Ah, thank you. There you go. So, that should be it, right? Mordor besieged. Last floor. How many pages? 27! Are you for real? Where are they, really? I mean, yeah, we found 3 just in Dingarth only, but 27? That seems like a lot. So here we are in Annabelle. Where's the Stable Master here? Stable Master.
I have orders for you, soldier.
It seems everyone does. Ah, here we go. Tarandil and Isildur. Tarandil nods in greetings as you approach.
I told you I wanted for nothing, friend.
Or at least nothing in your power to give. Why should Tarandil ask for aught when the war shows no sign of stopping? Give me an end to the siege, and I will measure it my finest birthday since the war began, but even that would bring little comfort to my heart. These years have been hard, and one good day cannot balance out the rest. Beamakil thought I would want these trophies for a present. They smell terribly, but I tell you true that my brother usually smells much worse. Be not offended if I cast them into a fire and rid the soldiers here of their stench. It is a pity that Beamakil others cannot be cleansed so easily. King Isildur of Gondor shakes his head disapprovingly and calls you to him.
Do not encourage my sons in this foolishness, or you will risk my anger.
What is the meaning of this foolishness? I pray you do not encourage my sons in this behavior, Warden, or you will risk my anger. I have taught them the importance of an even temperament and a steady hand, for my sons are of a king's lineage, and a ruler has no time for jest. If you are a friend to them and to me, you will remind them of this room from time to time. Tarandil is mine to foster, and while he is not in the line of kings, he is still dear to me. I deal with him as I deal with my sons, and it is my hope that he will provide a good example to them and guide them on their path wherever it leads.
I cannot blame them for relaxing their guard.
Cannot blame them for relaxing their guard. When first we pushed through the ruins of the Black Gate with the vanguard, it seemed victory was near, and Sauron must surely abandon the fight. Yet it was not so. He hid within his tower, sealing the door against us, and he has not been seen again. Days turn to weeks, weeks turn to months, and then at last we measure the time in years. The siege seems without end. Sauron is trapped in his tower, and though his servants test us from time to time, the Dark Lord seems content to outlast us, or at least to make the attempt. I would rather he face us in battle and put an end to this endless waiting. Is any wonder that the idleness causes my sons to chafe, sharpening their tongues and not their weapons? It is difficult to remain alert when combat with the enemy is merely a memory, our swords untested, our shields unbattered. Perhaps Sauron makes us wait in the hope that we will grow tired and abandon the cause. If that be so, he is more fool than we thought. We will wait as long as is necessary. So, first, really quick, a picture of Isildur alone, kinda, and Isildur plus the shade. Yeah, but without the... the user interface. Alas, it is with the benefit of looking back that I now know what I did not know then. Sauron did not hide from us out of fear, and he did not think to outlast us with time alone. Nay, it was with purpose that he waited in Barad-dûr, beating his time. He knew what we did not. The Gaza Bodon had won a decisive battle against the armies that had gone to face it. Even now, the storm of wrath moved in the direction of Mordor, chasing the defeated Theoda and Longbeards before it. Sauron needed do nothing but wait for the Runehot hordes to arrive, and wait he did, securing his tower and confident his victory would arrive with the storm. We knew not what approached, and we let the long years of the siege lull us into complacency. We would learn our mistake before long, but that is further ahead in my tale. Forgive the interruption, I return now to my tale.
We need sharp blades and sturdy armor if we are to be prepared.
It has been some time since Sauron sent his orcs against us, but they may return at any moment. We must be ready with sharp blades and sturdy armor prepared to turn aside their attacks. Find a crate of whetstones somewhere here at Arambel by the campfires to the north, and deliver its contents to idle soldiers throughout the encampment. Remind them of the need for weapons, clean and sharp, and see that they heed my warning. Do not forget to give whetstones to my sons as well. They may need a reminder most of all. False names will only protect them for so long, and in the end they must rely upon their weapons. That is the way of war. I must now attend my brother and Arion, but I will leave you with these tasks and my thanks for their successful completion. Yeah, it seems that's basically it. Just delivering whetstones. Oh, what do we have here? The crate of whetstone. Okay. Yeah, see, there we have another blazon of the Great Alliance. Once again from Arambel to the ruins of Dingarth. It's basically the same. Thank you for this.
We fight for a better day!
Your timing is impeccable, for this missive contains information concerning the plans of our gathered foes, especially those in encampments nearby. These details should enable us to launch assaults upon them before they do the same to us. You have my thanks for the timely delivery.
Prepare for battle.
It has been a long while since the enemy attacked us directly at Arambel, and the siege equipment has fallen into disrepair. If you are able to do so, inspect the siege equipment here at the encampment and see if any of it is salvageable. Right, before I continue, Josie, let me first check these two guys really quick. If you would come here, Eric. Yeah, oh, come on, take a look at this. Alright, who's next? Delivered whetstones and a warning. My sword could use a sharpening, thank you. Yeah, we will be delivering whetstones for quite some time, it seems. Oh! Havoc! One of the whole Bludan. They were mentioned in the Vales of Anduin very briefly, and we can finally see one of them.
When we wait, our guard is down.
When we wait, our guard is down. Soldiers relax and forget they are in a great war. I fear that our eyes do not watch Arambel as well as they could, or as well as they should. Would you put me at ease and patrol the wall of Arambel? It should not take very long and I would feel much better.
We wait for battle, and the wait is long.
It seems longer still when the air is quiet and nothing moves. I must have patience, but I am not the only one who is restless. Look around you and you will see many others grow weary of this endless waiting. Let us brighten their spirits and take the stillness from their minds. How, you ask? Why? Stoke the fires and share some stories. It will make the wait feel shorter. My sword is sharp enough, but you have my thanks all the same. Ah, the siege equipment. Is it? Yeah. Alright, that's the end of the ruins then. Time to backtrack and see how many of these quests can we advance, can we complete. Ah, here's a fire pit. Isildur's dance and all is quiet. Don't you like a good story? This is a good place to look. Okay. Oh. Called Adamville. What's that? Amon Foin. You recognize Amon Foin, right? This is also another place we've been before during our travels as Beriathan. Is that Amon Foin? Looking exactly to the north. Yeah. That's it. Oh. Such a nice detail. Oh, a stark white page. Awesome.
But that, he guesses not. It may help us before the end. The foe fled before us, and we marched to the last great siege.
Awesome. This is a good place to look to? Yeah. Old Adamville. I didn't understand too much what this page was all about. Okay, this siege weapon is already taken care of. This is another good place to look. Okay. Patrolled Adamville. Sword. A really good place to look. Which equipment? Okay, yeah. Gotta go up. Seems this is the last one. Talk to Arthur, okay. It's another good place to look. Alright. Another good place to look. Adamville in the distance. Now where to? Another good place to look. Okay. And talk to Habuk. Ah, we were missing the whetstones and the fire pits. Ah, we're gonna give a whetstone to Tannadil, okay. Isildur's dance and all is quiet. Yeah. Oh, there's a bounties. There are bounties. We'll need to pick them, but maybe
Thank
later.
You, friend. I will make use of the whetstone and the warning.
Yeah. We'd be doing good eating those warnings. Another fire pit in here. All is quiet. Okay. Okay, let us return here to the fire pit. Well, kindle the fires here.
Look upon the battlefield. We shall soon be there.
The siege equipment is in order again. Is in working order again. These are happy tidings. It is to be hoped we do not have need of them, but in the event we do, we will have you to thank for this repair. What further tasks might be solved by sending you in their direction, my capable friend? Find something and do it, for the Great Alliance is always in need of assistance, as you will know.
Listen well to my orders.
Have you seen the banners of the Dark Lord that still stand upon the King's Land? Even one would be too many. Sauron thinks to intimidate our soldiers. Seek out the banners and remove them at once. Yeah, that's what I thought.
A task for you, soldier.
This land will never possess the beauty of Belfal as my home. Still, I have lived here for... Arthur pauses a moment. 7 years now? Can it really be so? Perhaps a boost of our spirits is needed, and even better if we might strike fear into the hearts of our enemies at the same time. Take this heraldry of High King Elendil and plant it throughout the King's Land of Arandor. May it bring strength to our fellows and bring the courage from our foes. Okay, here we have Havoc.
Nothing to report. I am relieved, friend.
Oh, my mind does wander when I have nothing to do. I am glad that Arandel is safe. Let us keep it that way. Okay, now we just need to find the remainder whetstones. Well, Ornahair and Veamagla right here.
I will not spurn the gift.
My blade is as sharp as it was both yesterday, last week, and a month past, but all the same I will not spurn the gift. I do not call for the servants of Sauron to attack, but neither do I enjoy the tedium of this endless calm. I will spend some of today sharpening my sword. Pointless shall be neither the exercise nor the blade, my new friend. Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds great. Now, this heraldry might look familiar to you. We'll get to that soon as well.
Thank you for the whetstone and my father's warning, though I needed neither.
Every day seems much like the one before, and the orcs have not dared tangle with our warriors for some time. Still, there may be some wisdom in it. I think it may be worthwhile to ensure that everyone who bears a weapon has what he needs to keep it in pristine shape. Yes, my friend, everyone, from the lowest soldier to the very highest. Indeed, even my grandsire should not neglect his own weapon. If we need to sharpen our blades every morn, I say that even High King Elendil should benefit from his son's advice. Bring a whetstone and my father's warning to my grandsire King Elendil, my friend. You will find him somewhat around Arandel, I warrant, and spare not the lecture. Yeah, you are very brave if you think Elendil is gonna take that willingly. Talk with soldiers at Arandel? Why couldn't I talk with them now that I was kindling the fires? No. Oh, gotta retrace my steps, it seems. I long to see my wife again. I know she longs to see me too. I hope you see her soon enough. You too want to see your wife? Can't say that I blame you. Okay, well, I think, yeah, I already have a couple pictures of these two guys, but yeah, stay there. Yeah, oh, come on. This looks even better. Have you been to the Cape of Belfalas, my friend? It is a place of beauty that I shall visit after the war. Beriathan, I'm not sure. Beriathan sure has. Now, this was supposed to be the episode in which I tried out Josie and not Eric. It was supposed to be just a picture of both Swan Knights, but it got out of hand. I have seen my fair share of battles. There was glory in each and every one. Yeah, I can imagine that. Sorry. Yeah, you've also seen your fair share of battles, I'm sure. But this one is different. I would very much save Elendil for later. But I wonder then, can we finish talking with all other soldiers and leave Elendil's location for last? I once slew 10 orcs with only a dagger. It is true, I swear. What about you? I've seen my fair share of battles, yeah. That's been established. Ah, the study. We might need that at some point in the future. For Scholar, I also took the time earlier today and I leveled up my farmer a little bit. Well, not a little bit, a lot, but bottom line, we are up to date with all crafting professions. I was getting ready for Minas Morgul. That's how excited I was. I once slew 10 orcs with only a dagger. Yeah. I guess we can talk to Havoc after we talk to High King Elendil. However, I think we've used enough time today, so that one will have to wait until the next episode. For the time being though, this has been all on today's episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, my friends, stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.